Hi, I'm Rob Martinez, Director of Human Resources for the Fairfield-Sassoon Unified School District. Today, I'd like to walk you through the initial phase for starting a certificated evaluation, basically completing the standard selection form. As you're aware, each permanent certificated teacher is evaluated every 2 years, unless their evaluation has been deferred for a third year. Each of you have been provided with a list of permanent unit members at your school sites who require evaluation this year, and the evaluated system will be updated soon to only list those employees who need evaluation this school year. Once you've logged into the evaluated system, again using your general Gmail account, you will be directed to the dashboard. Your dashboard holds information such as your evaluations, databases of standards, and your general settings. To begin your evaluation, you will click on the Evaluations icon. Your list of evaluations will be presented to you. You may reorganize your employees to suit your need in alpha order by first name. By scrolling across the form identifiers at the top of the page, you can determine which form you need to begin. To initiate a permanent certificated evaluation form, you will select F1. This will lead you to the standard selection form. As you press on F1, you will be directed to follow a number of prompts to fill in the appropriate information. Much of the information will be embedded into the form already, but you'll need to process the form by selecting the appropriate standards. Standard 6 is already identified as a standard which all certificated employees will be evaluated on. You may select one of the remaining standards that you'd like to focus on, and when you're ready, you may send the form by completing it to the employee. The employee will then receive the form and, through accessing their Gmail account, will create a personal PIN and a signature if they have not already done so. Once those two things are completed, the employee will then be directed to choose the standard that they wish you to focus on. Once both you and the employee have selected the standards, they would click the OK button and it would come back to you. Once an employee does complete that link, they have created a system where both you and the employee can go forward together in completing the standard selection form. Please note that unless both you and the employee click on the Deferred to the third year or Deferred for this year button, the deferral process is not allowed. Both of you must agree to do that. If in fact it has been deferred by both of you, you may proceed to the e-signing. Or once either of you have both completed the standard selection form process, you may continue to the e-signing. At the e-signing, it is still a meeting of you and the employee to confirm the standard selections, where you would both log in and enter your PINs, and the process would then be concluded. At the conclusion of the process, both you and the employee will receive a PDF, and Human Resources will receive a copy of that PDF, which indicates that the form has been completed. That would conclude your first step in completing your F1 form, your standard selection form.